Combining my original journal and my bonus journal into one. I've had to record here at the home instead of at school, so the lighting isn't quite as good. And the dogs, you might hear them. First, I want to explain, these journals are for my autistic granddaughter. She loves to draw, so these are art journals for her. And everything is with her interest. She is not a little frilly girl at all. She would sort of tomboyish and loves to draw and will only wear clothes that have food on them. So every embellishment is sort of more towards her. It might seem sort of simplified and plain, and sort of some of them might not be your interest, but the stuff that she would be interested in. My tassel, because she is not a tassely girl, so I just use basic ribbon and some of her Pokemon fabric. For my charm, these are paper beads. And when I first did some paper beads, I was trying to tie them on, and they look like little feet and legs. So I turned it into a little charm person. And I put it on the tassel because the fabric sort of reminded me of hair. We have a pocket here, or a little tuck spot here. They can go all the way through on the front cover from one of our favorite things, popsicles. Little tags, some candy on there. This tag, you're going to not believe this, but this is the first time I've ever used wallpaper in a journal. The L8 is a regional. Some of you'll call it soda. Some call it pop. We call it pop here, but it is a original. It is not an alcoholic drink. But the bottle itself and this, but it is sort of a ginger ale based drink. You're going to love it or you're going to hate it. But I was raised on it. Little flower, paper flower made from her happy birthday paper because she loves happy birthday. And she will happy birthday everybody anytime she can, whether it's her birthday, theirs, or no one's at all. And you open it up, a card, a plain card that we use. This one had ice cream on it, so I left it because she loves ice cream. This is a sugar bag, and she goes and steals sugar all the time, and she has always, since she was little. Even when she first started talking, she was nonverbal for almost a little over 3 years, and when she first started talking, it was a song on YouTube, Johnny, Johnny, yes, Papa, eating sugar, no, Papa, telling lies, yes, Papa, you know, that video, that one. And so this is what this is a play off of, with the sugar on the inside. Little brown bag. And this happens to be a bag from one of the fast food restaurants. The frame, I left it open. She can draw her own picture or put something in it. A lot of fussy cutting you'll see from toys and food containers that she likes. I rated at Christmas time, and I've had them. Said plain paper for writing. This is a little mini journal. The one I made her last month, I did not realize that she didn't have to have everything all one blank, because usually she won't accept anything unless it's plain. She liked to have the tags and the little pull-out thing, so I've tried to add as many of those as I can. That is a journaling card. Flip up, flip down. A fold out, which she can have fun with that in many ways. They all open. Excuse my everything. I'm sort of, best light I have is my bathroom, I know, and I'm on top of the washer, so if you hear anything, you know what's going on. Another journaling card. This is one of my favorite things that I did. I made tags out of candy boxes, the edges of the candy boxes, which she loves candy. And so I just thought that would be really neat. I use napkin for decoration on the pages, and a lot of washi tape, sparkly. That's why I got some sparkle in there. This is where I used the Franken page. I used material and the napkin and some washi tape and different things from leftover, and these are cards. But I made a Franken page of all that stuff, and I used it to cover the page. I just used simply washi tape to put on ties that had some candy on it, because I knew she'd like that. Another little fold-out type thing. Kept a little tab on it. I thought that would be cute sticking out there. And these are all papers that were dyed by my students in my classroom. I like to incorporate the arts. We worked it into our chemistry unit with our science. So if they were trying to use different temperatures and had to... So these are papers that the boys, yes, they are all boys, middle school boys. And they are loving it. We finished that. This is an old... Remember in the 80s how you used to have t-shirts and you decorate them? Well, this is one of those old sets. So I pulled out because she loves vegetables. My granddaughter will tell you what every type of food, whether it's protein, vegetable, dairy, sugar, bean, she likes to tell you that. Her favorite thing is to talk about shrimp. And she goes, shrimp for Dad. Flip up. And she likes Peppa Pig. It's just a cutoff that I trimmed down the pages to fit into the journal cover. And I thought, well, you know what? Let's stick that in there. So, and then we got another tuck on the back side. I'm going to clean that out there. Toss it back there. So that's that one. And then I also did another one. This one I used popsicles as my base. And there you can see another paper flower up there. And this is from, she likes Shopkins. So I actually took a little Shopkins book. She had some pages in there in a book that she didn't finish. This is from a toy package in the center. And I made her flower out of her Shopkins. I decided to tie both take both the signatures in through the same holes. And I sort of like that for her. It gives a little bit more stability. I have a flip out here. This is my first time Kool-Aid dyeing paper. I tried that. This is, I used the Franken page, and I did the Franken page using napkins, food, and just added, that's from a Valentine candy box, a little scrap of paper I used in here, I put on there. And so I turned the page, used the Franken page to decorate the page for her. Watermelon, which she loves. These are Taco Bell nacho chips. And I use those as pockets. This is, believe it or not, the first time I ever copy dyed and used it in a journal. So I threw one of those in there as my first. I have several of these in the journal. These are from a candy, Reese's Cups, Reese's Eggs actually, or Hearts from Valentine's Day. And I use those as different tags because, like I said, I discovered she enjoyed pulling out tags and drawing on the back of them and sticking them back in the pockets. I apologize for that. I'm trying to find a tripod and not having any luck. Everybody's sold out. This page, I used it because I was sampling. This is some scrap paper they were throwing away at school. And it was neon pink. And I've sprayed it. You can see there. I've sprayed it with peroxide. I was trying to see, would it dye or would it fade some of the color peroxide. I sort of like the effects. I'm going to try some more using peroxide. You can get at the dollar store, Dollar General, a bottle of peroxide that sprays for $1. I used her McDonald's or a McDonald's package for a pocket, and just made some tags out of boxes, candy boxes. That's from one of her artist papers left that she used to draw on, so I turned it, put it in here, just basically playing with. It's actually my was a wipe off thing we used in paint and some washi tape. Very simple to tie, just use lace. Try to sneak some lace in on her. She's not a lace girl, but I thought, you know what? Sneak it in there. A lot of blank pages, but I used the colorful ones that we did at school. We made a pocket out of our McDonald's bag and our tags. And I love this. It's one of my favorite things too. I used the Pixie Sticks containers, which I was babysitting one morning. And she snuck in the kitchen and got a whole bag of Pixie Sticks and ate over half of them before I realized she had them. Told you she loved sugar. And I thought, you know what? I could do something with those. And I kept them and I thought, aha, wonderful tag toppers. Her Wendy's container. And as you can see in there, we've got some more cereal or more candy tabs. I made that one sort of like a file folder. And that is from a nut can. Sorry, I'm really trying. Another pocket. I guess sort of like a belly band, but not. It goes all the way through if you want it. Use some more of the washi tape. We're going to get into some of her toys. That's a frame that I put in here. She could slide something up underneath it or just draw a picture, whichever she prefers. This is one of my first coffee dyed. This was that I tried. I told you I just coffee dyed. Using the Reese's bag from the Valentine's, and that is you're flipping, all of those will flip out in different directions. She loves LOL. So this is an actual flip out as well. I didn't really add anything extra to it. Oh, this is from a police throw she got at Christmas. Because I knew it was a lot of place to draw, so I thought that would make a neat flip out for her. Using fussy cutting of some of her LOL stuff. She likes to save her little things, so I thought, why not put one in here and she can keep it, so she does not throw any of her drawings away. Using on one of the LOL containers. They're rounded, so I made a little tag or a little flip thing. Didn't think the plastic stuff was going to glue, but it did. It did really well. Another using one of her LOL things as they flip out. We're going into trying to, there we go. Sort of hard to see. I used the container LOL to make a pocket. And these are all different little tags and whatnot that we put in there. I like this. Sort of hard to do it one-handed. Anyway, you can tell. Those pull out. They're like file cards, like the index card file cards. But I made them all out of the Sweet Tart, little Sweet Tart boxes. And like a belly band one there. Now over toys. These are the twosies. And this was used markers and just spraying water on it and letting it set for a while, and it fades it. Thought that gave sort of a neat little effect. Those are frames, by the way. They're from in the box, so she could actually use those. So a few extra frames. Pokemon flip up. There's Snorlax. Had to have a Meowth flip up. A Pikachu. More of her Peppa Pig. This is a playing card. I sort of Frankenpage collaged, or whatever you want to say, collaged it, using some of the fabric of Charizard and Pikachu. Charizard again. More of her Peppa Pig, turned into tag, or journaling cards. This is a fold out. All that was from a Peppa Pig throw, so she has a lot of drawing behind that. And I love the color of the inside of the popsicle box, so I left it. I guess the last thing, which I forgot to show, is the tassel and the charm. I used just some ribbon and some of the material, some Minions or Snoopy material. She loves Snoopy. And then for my charm, it's a little different. I told you she's not a little bead girl or anything. And she does have a tendency to swallow things, so I thought paper's always better. So I used ribbon, some material, and some of the cut-offs from her toy packaging, and I made a little charm. Sorry for the video thing, but I promise I will get better and get the right equipment. Thank you.